Happy Wednesday, gang. Hope you're having a great day. Here is our Wednesday warm-up. We got an AMRAP by 5 minutes. We got 30 seconds of cardio into 10 scap push-ups, 5 on each arm upright row, then 5 dumbbell Arnold's press on each arm as well. So, cardio choices. We can go jump jacks. We can go high knees. If you want to go down to the ground for mountain climbers, right there, just make sure shoulders are over wrist. And then next thing on the list is scap push-ups. It's right back down to the ground. So with these, make sure we're thinking about our arms should stay locked out. It should not be bending. You're just pushing your scaps apart and then pulling them together right there. So getting good motion in that T-spine and just getting those shoulder blades warm. So keep that tight core as well. Then we got 5 and 5 dumbbell upright row. So you're just gonna be pulling this dumbbell right underneath your chin, keeping it close to your body the whole time. Elbow comes higher than wrist right here. So 5 on the right, 5 on the left. And then we got 5 on the right, 5 on the left with this Arnold's press. So we're practicing this for our workout. So you're starting with that dumbbell close to you and then you're turning and bringing it out. So right there, as you're coming up, you're internally rotating your shoulder. As you're coming down, you're externally rotating. Bring it in, and as you come down in, you're getting a nice pec squeeze and working that chest. And as you're coming up, you're pressing with your shoulder right there. And we're gonna have more of those in the workout. And speaking of our workout for today, we got an AMRAP by 15 minutes, starting with 45 seconds of cardio, into 5 renegade row, and then 10 single arm dumbbell floor press. So that's gonna be 1 AMRAP for 15 minutes. Then you're gonna rest a minute and then go in AMRAP by 5 minutes, so a good bit shorter, of 15 mountain climbers, 10 dumbbell swings, 5 and 5 dumbbell Arnold's press, so that's where we see that again. So you're doing that for 5 minutes and then rest a minute, and the last AMRAP is by 5 minutes, 10 single dumbbell bicep curls, 10 overhead tricep extensions, and finishing off with 30 seconds of cardio choice. Alrighty, y'all. So y'all already know our cardio choices. Just know you can also do jump rope, you can also run, you can also go up, downs if you'd like, line jumps, etc. And then we got 5 renegade row. So we're gonna be down in our push-up position, a good plank position right here, and you're gonna be pulling that dumbbell up towards your hip. Right there, switching each time, and then push up. So you go right arm, left arm, push up. So notice if your feet are wider, it's gonna be easier because our goal is to not move our hips, but to keep them still and keep our core engaged while we're rowing. So if you need it easier, feet wider, you want it harder, bring your feet closer together, and it's gonna be a good bit harder. Right there. And make sure, guys, we have good push-up form. So those elbows are going back, they're not flaring out. Then we're gonna flip it on over for that single dumbbell floor press. So we wanna make sure our elbow is at 45 degrees when we come down. Just kiss that elbow and then punching overhead right there. And make sure we're not just having that elbow right next to our side, but we're having it at a good degree. And we're punching overhead, keeping our core tight. We don't want to be rotating right there. All right, then we'll have that AMRAP by 5 minutes after that AMRAP of the 15 mountain climbers. It's gonna be a soft count. Y'all already saw those. Then 10 dumbbell swings. So you're gonna stand up and pop your hips right there, shooting them back and then squeezing your glutes. Just going to eye level today with these guys. Then we got 5 and 5 dumbbells on our press, and we already talked about that a little bit. Just remember, we're starting facing us, and we're turning as we come up right there. So y'all already should have practiced those. Then rest for a minute, and then we have our last AMRAP by 5 minutes. It's gonna be 10 single dumbbell bicep curls. So holding each end, make sure we get a good squeeze in our bicep at the top, and then fully extending down at the bottom. 10 overhead tricep extensions. So holding by one end, make sure you're trying to keep your elbows in the same position the whole time right here. So bring it back as far as you can, and then good squeeze at the top, right there. And then finishing off with a cardio option for 30 seconds. All right, guys, go have an amazing day and amazing workout.